Welcome, and thank you for joining us at All Points Fasteners University.
This primer is on gutter screws.
Gutter screws are used with gutter installation, and the most popular screws are the carbon steel screws, stainless steel screws to be used with copper gutters, and copper plated stainless screws so that the copper plated screws will match the coloring of the copper gutters, and then in some instances, pure copper screws. If you take a look at this slide, there is our gutter screw, and then there's their gutter screw. You can see there's quite a bit of difference. With our gutter screw, our gutter screw has a number 10 shank. This is to give it more strength. Uh, their gutter screw, or what many of the companies sell for gutter screws, is the old-fashioned screw, which has a number 8 shank. Um, this was good with the woods from 20 years ago, but with the wood that they have now that has knots in it, the number 10 shank will give you an additional strength, which is so much better for your project. Their number screw, because it's a number 8 shank, has a number 8 washer. Ours has a number 10 washer, which gives you a larger bearing area. Theirs has a shallow head. Ours has a high profile head. If you've ever used a high profile head, you know that when this goes into the shank, or rather the drive of the magnetic driver, it helps to keep it in place better so you don't strip your drivers out or the screws won't fall out. We have is called a fillet underneath the head of the screw. Um, the fillet just helps to give it more strength underneath the head without making the entire shank of the screw thicker. The most popular sizes available are the 10 by inch and a half and the 10 by 3. I don't think that we had made a note of it, but there is a 1/4 inch hex head on our number 10 screws instead of a 5/16 because most gutter installers use number 8 screws with a 1/4 inch hex head. So this way, if our screw has a 1/4 inch hex head on a number 10, they won't be having to switch out their chucks all the time. Additionally, our stainless screws that we have available for the gutters have also a Dacromet coating that has from 500 to 1200 hours of salt spray testing on it to give it even additional protection from rust. The other screws for the gutters are the stainless steel copper plated screws that works better with copper so that it doesn't create any kind of reaction with the metal, because you can't have a carbon steel screw with the stainless metal without it causing problems. So this way the stainless on copper works much better. And again, we do have pure copper screws available, but they're only available in 8 by half hex washer head sheet metal type screws, and that's it. The stainless that is available in either 410 stainless, which is magnetic. So the upside of that is you can use it with your magnetic drivers, or 18.8 non-magnetic, which means it has no carbon steel in it at all, a stainless. But the downside of that is that you cannot use the magnetic drivers with that, as at least as far as the screws being held tightly in the magnetic driver. Now, the thing about the 410 stainless screws is that because it does have some carbon steel in it so that it will be magnetic, it does cause some surface rust. But since the copper's going to have a patina in it after as it ages anyways, it will just blend into it. And this is the screw that most people prefer, is this magnetic stainless copper plated screw. And like I said, the 18.8 stainless it's not going to give you the surface rust, but you can't use it. You can't depend on the magnetic drivers for the screw.